Every 40 seconds, someone in America suffers a stroke. For people over 40, what happens in the next 3 minutes determines everything, whether you walk again, speak again, or even survive. It's a terrifying statistic and a reality that leaves most people feeling helpless, believing there's nothing they can do while waiting for the ambulance to arrive. But what if that wasn't true? What if there was a way to fight back in those critical moments? Shocking new research from the University of Tokyo and Harvard Medical School has uncovered a simple circulation technique that can temporarily restore vital blood flow to the brain, buying you precious, life-saving time before paramedics can take over. In this groundbreaking episode, we're joined by two titans of medicine, renowned neurologist Dr. Howard Tucker and Japan's celebrated 100-year-old longevity expert, Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara. Together, they will break down the early warning signs your body sends seconds before a stroke strikes, signs that are often missed or dismissed. More importantly, they will reveal the scientifically proven blood shift maneuver, a simple technique that could mean the difference between life and death. You're about to discover the first subtle signs of a stroke that most seniors mistake for simple fatigue or dizziness. We'll teach you the simple leg elevation and breathing method proven to increase brain blood flow by up to an astonishing 40%. You'll learn how to train your reflexes so your body responds automatically in an emergency, and we'll share a 3-minute morning routine that keeps your brain oxygenated and stroke-resistant. Finally, we'll delve into the recovery and nutrition secrets that help the brain heal faster after a stroke. This isn't just information, it's a lifeline. One of the greatest dangers of a stroke is its deceptive onset. The signs are often subtle, easy to brush aside as a normal part of aging. You might feel a sudden wave of dizziness, the kind you'd attribute to standing up too quickly, or perhaps a numbing or tingling sensation in your arm, which you might shake off, thinking it just fell asleep. According to Dr. Howard Tucker, these are precisely the moments when your brain is screaming for help. He explains that an ischemic stroke, the most common type, occurs when a blood clot blocks an artery supplying blood to the brain. Before the major, debilitating symptoms appear, the body often sends out what he calls whispers of a neurological storm. These can include a sudden, unexplainable headache, often described as the worst headache of your life. But it can also manifest as blurred or double vision in one or both eyes, or a sudden difficulty speaking or understanding speech. You might find yourself slurring your words or struggling to find the right ones, as if your mind is suddenly wrapped in fog. These are not signs of fatigue. They are urgent signals that a part of your brain is being starved of oxygen. Recognizing these subtle cues for what they are, a medical emergency in progress, is the first, most crucial step in saving your life or the life of someone you love. This is where the groundbreaking research from the University of Tokyo and Harvard Medical School comes into play. Imagine being able to actively intervene during those critical minutes while waiting for help. The blood shift maneuver, as it's been named by researchers, is a simple yet powerful technique designed to do just that. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, who dedicated his life to promoting proactive health, was a firm believer that the body has an innate capacity to protect itself, if given the right tools. This maneuver is one such tool. It is a 2-part process that harnesses gravity and controlled breathing to redirect blood flow from the lower body to the brain. The first step is leg elevation. If you suspect a stroke, the immediate goal is to get as much oxygenated blood to the brain as possible. By lying flat on your back and raising your legs at a 45-degree angle, propped against a wall, or on a stack of pillows, you use gravity to your advantage. This simple action helps drain blood from the large veins in your legs, redirecting that volume toward your core and, most importantly, up toward your head. It's a basic principle of fluid dynamics, but in the context of a stroke, it's a potential lifesaver. The second component of the maneuver is just as critical: controlled diaphragmatic breathing. In a moment of panic, our breathing naturally becomes shallow and rapid, which actually reduces the oxygen saturation in our blood. To counteract this, you must consciously slow your breathing down. While your legs are elevated, place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4, focusing on making your abdomen rise, not your chest. This ensures you are using your diaphragm, the large muscle at the base of your lungs, which pulls in a much larger volume of air. Hold that breath for a count of 2, then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. This extended exhale helps to calm the nervous system and increase the pressure within the chest, which further assists in pushing blood toward the brain. Studies at Harvard Medical School using transcranial Doppler imaging have shown that this combined technique can increase cerebral blood flow by up to 40%. That 40% increase can be enough to keep brain cells alive for precious extra minutes, minimizing the extent of the damage and dramatically improving the chances of a full recovery. It's a bridge between the onset of the stroke and the arrival of professional medical help. Of course, knowing a technique is one thing. Being able to execute it under the extreme stress of a medical emergency is another. This is why Dr. Tucker emphasizes the importance of training your reflexes. You wouldn't wait until a fire breaks out to learn how to use a fire extinguisher, and the same logic applies here. He recommends practicing the blood shift maneuver once a week. Lie down, elevate your legs, and go through 5 to 10 cycles of controlled diaphragmatic breathing. This isn't just about memorizing the steps, it's about building muscle memory. By practicing when you are calm and clear-headed, you create a neural pathway that your body can access automatically in a crisis. When the confusion and panic of a potential stroke set in, your body will know what to do without you having to consciously think through each step. This reflexive action can save you from a fatal delay. You can even incorporate it into your daily routine, perhaps when you first lie down in bed or while watching television. The more familiar the action becomes, the more likely you are to perform it correctly when it matters most. While emergency preparedness is vital, stroke prevention is the ultimate goal. Dr. Hinohara famously advocated for a proactive approach to health, focusing on small, consistent daily habits. He championed a simple 3-minute morning routine designed to boost circulation and keep the brain fully oxygenated from the moment you wake up. Before you even get out of bed, begin by gently stretching your arms and legs. Then, while still lying down, perform 20 air cycles, as if you're riding a bicycle upside down. This simple movement gets the blood pumping out of your lower extremities. Follow this with 10 repetitions of the diaphragmatic breathing exercise. Finally, when you do sit up, do so slowly, and take a moment to sit on the edge of the bed before standing. This entire sequence takes less than 3 minutes, but it serves a powerful purpose. It gently awakens your circulatory system, prevents the sudden drop in blood pressure that can cause morning dizziness, and ensures a fresh supply of oxygen-rich blood reaches your brain, making it more resilient to potential blockages. It's a small investment of time for an enormous return in brain health and stroke resistance. In the unfortunate event that a stroke does occur, the journey to recovery begins the moment you are stabilized. The brain has a remarkable ability to heal and rewire itself, a concept known as neuroplasticity, but it needs the right support. Nutrition plays a pivotal role in this healing process. After a stroke, the brain is in a state of intense inflammation. To combat this, it's crucial to flood your body with anti-inflammatory foods. This means a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, as well as walnuts and flax seeds. These fats are the literal building blocks of brain cell membranes and are essential for repair. Antioxidants are also key. Berries, dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, and even dark chocolate are packed with compounds that neutralize the free radicals produced during a stroke, protecting healthy brain tissue from further damage. Equally important is what you avoid. Processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy trans fats can promote inflammation, hindering the brain's recovery. Hydration is also non-negotiable. Even mild dehydration can impair cognitive function and slow down healing. By focusing on a brain-healthy diet, you provide your body with the raw materials it needs to rebuild neural pathways, restore function, and heal faster and more completely after a stroke. From recognizing the earliest warning signs to implementing the blood shift maneuver, and from daily prevention routines to post-stroke nutritional support, you now have a comprehensive toolkit to fight back against one of the most feared medical emergencies. The knowledge you've gained today is powerful. It replaces fear with preparedness and helplessness with action. The key is not to live in fear of a stroke, but to live in a way that respects its possibility and prepares you to act decisively. Share this information with your loved ones. Practice these techniques. Make them a part of your health philosophy. Because when it comes to a stroke, what you do in the first few minutes can change the course of the rest of your life. This isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving, with your health and your future firmly in your own hands. Subscribe to this channel for more health and wellness tips for those over the age of 40.